Hello, dear friends, buckle up. We are about to leave the quiet, artsy neighborhood of Buam-dong, hidden just behind Gyeongbok Palace. Buam-dong is like Seoul's little secret garden, full of tiny galleries, slow cafes, and that cozy old Seoul atmosphere where time moves half a beat slower. But don't get too comfortable, because in a moment we're climbing into the clouds, heading up the legendary Buk-ak Skyway. Think of it as Seoul's version of a mountain roller coaster, except the only thing spinning is your sense of awe. Now here's a little brain snack for you. The road we're on was built in 1968. Back then, this area wasn't exactly a weekend getaway. It was part of Seoul's military defense zone. After all, just on the other side of the ridge sat the Blue House, the president's residence. For decades, ordinary citizens couldn't simply stroll around here. Soldiers and barbed wire were part of the view. Today, you and I can drive through freely, listening to music, sipping iced lattes. Civilization has clearly won this round. Notice how the road curls like a ribbon around the mountain slopes. On one side, dense pine forests rise above us. On the other, Seoul suddenly appears in dramatic fragments. Glass towers, the Han River shimmering in the distance, and if you squint, even the Namsan Tower waving hello. In spring, these curves explode with cherry blossoms. In summer, rich green covers around. In autumn, they burn with red and gold leaves. And in winter, well, let's just say it's the closest Seoul gets to driving through a snow globe. Don't be surprised if you start humming movie soundtracks. This road feels cinematic. And here we are, Buk-ak Pavilion. The name literally means octagonal pavilion, though I like to call it the crown jewel of the Skyway. Built the same year as the road, this pavilion became an instant icon. Step out of the car and prepare yourself. The entire city of Seoul spreads beneath your feet like a living map. To the south, the skyscrapers of Gangnam. To the west, the river flowing like a silver thread. To the east, the ancient fortress wall of Seoul clinging to the mountain ridge. It's breathtaking. Not in the way climbing a mountain makes you lose your breath, but in the way a postcard suddenly comes alive. And at night, imagine millions of lights flickering below, as if the stars had politely decided to settle down in the city for an evening. Buk-ak is easily one of the best free shows in town. All right, we've soaked in the panorama. Time to descend, but not back the way we came. Instead, let's roll down toward Buk-dong. If Buam-dong was the charming old artist's neighborhood, Buk-dong is the aristocratic scholar's retreat. Historically, this valley was home to royals, Confucian scholars, and wealthy families who wanted their gardens near the city but far from its noise. Even today, you'll find high walls, grand villas, and cultural gems tucked away like treasures. In fact, Buk-dong has been described as Seoul's Cambridge on a hillside. Why? Because poets, writers, diplomats, and artists all seem to settle here. Walk around and you'll stumble upon old hanok houses, embassies hidden behind stone walls, and even a few private museums. So, while the Skyway gives you a view of the city, Buk-dong gives you a taste of its soul. And there you have it, from the whimsical lanes of Buam-dong, up through the forested curves of Buk-ak Skyway, crowned by the Buk-ak view, and down into the cultured calm of Buk-dong. It's not just a drive. It's a journey through Seoul's layers, history and modernity, military secrecy and artistic freedom, raw nature and refined culture. Next time someone tells you Seoul is just about shopping malls and neon streets, invite them for this ride. Then, when they gasp at the skyline from Buk-ak, you can smile knowingly and say, "Welcome to the other Seoul."